Hi guys and welcome to Operation Crypto. This is a weekly update on Vechain. As you can see, we are coming to a bit of a point of decision making very soon. Do we break up or do we break down? Throughout this video we'll have a look at a few key levels where we could potentially place some orders or even look at take profit if we do break to the upside. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button and let's crack on. So welcome, this video is in partnership with Cointelegraph's Market Pro. If you are looking to get one step ahead of the game, go and check them out. You will find that link in a pinned comment in the description. A little bit of context before I start going into some price analysis by TED Talks Macro. Go ahead and check him out on Twitter. He's a great account to follow. If you're looking at this previous Bitcoin returns by month since 2012, September is the only month that is in negative territory. It's minus 2.89%. Going further in towards the end of the year, November looks absolutely solid for Bitcoin. But looking at this month, it is coming up to September, a couple of days away now. And over the course of the last couple of weeks, I've been mentioning this in videos that I would kind of expect to dip at some stage. Historically, it has happened. It is not in set in stone. I mean, we could just continue flying up, break 50k and push on towards 16 all-time highs. But I'm more in favourable of a bit of a dip in September. If you look last year, I think it was around the beginning of the year. Previous to that, it was towards the end of the year. So just be aware that we could have a potential drop. So looking at Vechain here, this is the tether time frame daily time frame on Binance. As you can see, we are forming a bit of a descending triangle here now. We have this upper level of trend resistance, and then we have some support down here, which we've pretty much tapped multiple times. If you look at these wicks here, that's very close to that 382 level of the entire move. In terms of Fibonacci, we've got this from the very bottom where we double bottomed at 5.5 cent. Straight up to the top where we've created some local tops, and that's 14.5 cent. We are retracing now, and for me, I've got this big grey box on, and this is where I'm looking to target for buys. Always the possibility that we'll come down and do that golden ratio retest. So that's 8.9 cent. Just want to put the 20 on as well. So I use a moving average 50 and the 20. Currently, we've been using this as support, this moving average 20, but it is looking like we're dropping down that now. So that is quite a bit of a bearish sign, and a good chance that we're going to come down and retest this 38, which is also that moving average 50. So if you're looking for buys, we could first off start by looking at 11 cent. 11 cent could be the first area where you put part of your order in. Don't put your full stack in. For example, if you've got, I don't know, $1,000 and you think, right, I want to buy some Vechain now, don't lump it all in at one place. Ladder them down. So what I would do is put some at 11 cent, but maybe put a couple in between, maybe at 10 cent, and then down 8.9 cent, because we always have that possibility that we could drop to the downside. And like I said, historically, it is the month of the bears. From May, they say selling May and go away. Then July, August is historically again a bullish couple of months. Leading into September, it's when the sell-off occurs, and then October is when the real start rises. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think Q4 is going to be parabolic, but before that, maybe a little bit of liquidity grabbing down at these lows. So just bear in mind that we could drop. So that's your buy zones. I've also got some support down here at 7.8 cent, but I can't see it's going down there, to be honest. If none of it happens and the month continues to be bullish, and we do push on, then if we are looking for a breakout, the first major area to target is this 14.5 cent. Once we break above that, with not much in its way. I mean, we had a period of trading around here, which lasted for not very long. You're talking from the 12th of April until the 19th of May. That was when we created our all-time high, so we had 4 weeks of trading up there. Once we do break above this, there's going to be nothing in way to all-time highs, and 28 cent should be hit quite easily. I think 20 cent will stick up with some nice resistance, which is close to this negative 618 level. But once we do get above that, things are going to fly. 27 cent we've been up to. A lot of crazy wild predictions for Vechain. I've seen $1, $2, $5. You got to look at the supply. So there's around 60 billion of that in supply. For every 60 billion, $1 worth of Vechain is going to be 60 billion market cap. And you might think, oh, that's not too bad, but it's a substantial amount. I think towards the end of this cycle, we can at least hit around 50 to 60 cent. In terms of analysis where that's from now, you're talking about 422%, which in the grand scheme of things is not too much. And I think we are still very, very early on this. I mean, I was quite lucky I managed to get on my Vechain back down here somewhere less than 1 cent. But holding on to this, I think, is going to be life changing. It's one of the most talked about cryptocurrencies in terms of partnerships. It's massive over in China. So once this starts pumping, I think you're really going to know about it. So that's some buy zones down here and sell zones if you're looking to take profit at around 14.4 cents, 16.8 cent and 19.9 cent. When I do say about taking profit, just hitting those level of resistance and then buying back in on the next level of support. And so that's that pair pretty much covered. Just looking at a money flow. The money flow has been in the green for that latest pump, but good potential that we could come back into red for a short period of time, maybe a week or two, and then it's going to be green, in my opinion, all the way until Christmas. Just take a look at the Valkyrie, see what's going on here. Vechain USDT. So yeah, we've got a couple of sell signals up here. If you look at these red dots, all the way up it's been banging on sell. We got a little bit of a pullback there, a little pullback there, and now we're getting a bit more of a substantial pullback. There's a good chance that we come down and test this area of support here. If you look at this support wave, so that could land up at around here, around 10.7 cent, and that does marry in nicely. That's 9 cent there, so that marries in with that Fibonacci at 618 level. So if you're looking for buys, this could be the move. We've got an impulse smooth wave up, check of resistance, or should I say support, and then push on. And that's going towards the beginning of September. So let's see if we just get a bit of a crazy wick to the downside and then push on from there. But if you want to check this indicator out, or if you want trading calls daily by 14 traders, you'll find that link in the description of this video. It's for Valkyrie traders. And then just finishing up, we'll have a look at the BTC pair, because I know some people do like to grow Satoshis. I just saw somebody on Twitter earlier on that's managed to use altcoins to accumulate 100 Bitcoin, which is insane. In fact, no, 200 Bitcoin just by trading alts on Satoshi pair. So this is Vechain BTC. We're currently using the moving average 50, which is a blue one as support here. We've actually already lost that 20. So if you're looking for buys, this area still is valid here at 233 Satoshis. That will give us that golden ratio retracement. But remember, if BTC does go on a bit of a random run, there's always that possibility that altcoins could get wiped out. So there's also a chance that it could come down and test this 189 level. So just be wary. Alts on BTC pairs could drop if Bitcoin goes on a mad run up to 60-65k. So have some cheeky bids in, cheeky bids down at anywhere sub 200 Satoshis. I think that would be a solid buy for Vechain. Got some area of support here about 164. I mean, there's always a potential it could come down there, but I'm more in favourable of this tap here and a 189 tap. And if we do break to the upside, as you can see, we are forming a descending triangle here too. There's also a chance that we do break to the upside, and then we'll come back and test this area at 300 Satoshis here, and then go up and test this area here at around 396, but still too early to say. As you say, it is a weekly update on Vechain. I've been probably trying to do 2 updates weekly. If you want me to do more updates more frequently on Vechain, fire out in the comments to let me know. That's going to do it for today's video. Like I say, this video is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. I do suggest you go and check it out. It's a solid platform. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.